Alright then. Let's suffer through this, I guess. I mean, excited to play game, I guess. Fucking circle and X have swapped around, no. I am diseased. Yeah, I did have a little bit of a play of this. I'm only going to do Snake Tails. Probably one, maybe not even that. We have now lost the 2001 version of the dog tags. For anybody who gives a shit about that. I do. I think the dev names are in there. And the people you hold up who you have a hard time with happen to be the people who carried around dev dog tags. Fuck it. Hey. That was a chair. Wow, the loading times aren't good. I mean, that's mostly my fault. Shit, do I have to read this now? Can anybody not read? 2 viewers. He was in. Snake's underwater infiltration of Big Shell was complete. As he entered the elevator in the lower part of Strut A, he paused to reflect on his briefing with Campbell. 6 hours earlier, Big Shell had been taken over by a group of heavily armed extremists. The terrorists had kidnapped the president, who was visiting Big Shell on an inspection tour, and taken him hostage along with several employees of the facility. I'm not killing anybody, that's just fireworks. Now they were using hostages to blackmail the government. The terrorist demands were a joke, a list of 20-odd trivialities plus 30 billion in cash. Your mission objectives are as follows, Campbell said. First, infiltrate the ocean cleanup facility known as Big Shell and rescue the president and the other hostages. Don't know if they're... like it's a fucking second-hand thought. Second, neutralize the terrorists. You're authorized to use any means necessary to complete this mission. Your contact will be able to fill you in with more details later. Contact? I tried to do a Snake voice, but I've got a cold right now. One of the president's Secret Service agents, a man by the name of Richard Ames, seems to have eluded the terrorists. The name triggered something in Snake's brain. He'd heard it before. Ames? Isn't he Nastasia's husband? Ex-husband, Campbell corrected him. He's also the one that requested our help in the first place, but whatever means he was using to communicate with us apparently been destroyed, and we can't get hold of him any other way. We can't get a hold of him anymore. You've got to get in touch with Ames directly and find out anything you can about the situation inside. His last transmission came from Strut F, and he should be hiding somewhere in that area. That's where you should head first. The elevator began to descent. As Snake took off his diving equipment, he went over Campbell's last directive one more time in his head. Ames was supposedly hiding from the terrorists. Even if Snake managed to get close to him, Ames wouldn't come out of hiding. If Snake were being followed. Once he arrived at Strut F and started looking for Ames, he'd have to be extra careful to avoid being detected by the enemy. Strut F was located northeast of Strut A. Yes, usually reading scripts does go like that in my spare time. Numerous stumbles. People think I'm well spoken. Very nice. The elevator began to descend. Snake took out a cigarette and lit it, feeling the battlefield slowly recede into the distance behind him. Just then the codec sounded. "This is Snake." "Snake, what the hell do you think you're doing?" Campbell's furious voice echoed in Snake's head. "Colonel, shut up. I never should have trusted you." With that, the transmission cut off abruptly. That was the last Snake heard from Campbell. He stood alone in the elevator, watching the purple smoke curl around him in silence. Alright, that was Snake Tales A. Thank you everyone for joining me. Alright, I guess I'll try this. I wonder if you can save before the, Oh, I'll be able to rewind later and find that out. I'm not gonna try it again. Okay. Big disadvantage of playing as Snake is that you can't jump off things. Oh shit, how you doing? Hey up, Toro. You can tell they just copied Ryan's animation for that one. But it's okay. Hello, Silvault. Whomever you are. Struts A Pump Room. That's a particularly funny name in British English. Oh, oh. Where'd Snake go? There we go. If you press R1 and then one frame later press select or start, you can show the camera in its default state. Before they had to zoom it in for the HD collection because it's 16:9. And this is why Snake can go off screen sometimes. They cut the top and the bottom off the screen. I didn't know about this glitch when I was doing the last video. But yeah, this is what it should look like. And this is what it looks like. Lovely. Let's try it again. No? Oh, that one's not too different. Good. Anyway. How is everybody? Ooh. Oh shit. Okay. No, this one wasn't the right one, was it? Yeah. Phew. I should probably make sure my microphone's working. Oh yeah, it is. Good. Excellent. Okay. I think the speedrun of this has the coolant in the main game, and that can allow you to instantly get up from crouching, or prone, or whatever the fuck you call it. Ooh, camera. Sneaky bastards. Oh, that's fantastic. You can't even see the fucking camera. With this stupid... There, you would be able to see it in the normal fucking view. But unfortunately, this is the HD collection. Fucking piece of shit. Son of a bitch. Alright. Outie, 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 outie. Son of a... Well. Oh, this is going fantastic. Wait, what? Are you an idiot? Okay, that explains it. Ooh. That's promising. Oh. I mean, it was promising. Son of a bitch. Okay. This is a situation. Come on, turn around, prick. Woo! Stealth. I should probably put... I don't understand how the loading times can be this rough. Got nothing to deal with those things. Oh, chaff grenade. Wow, it's almost like someone designed this game before Konami got their hands on it. Okay, strut F. Oh, very nice. Hello. Oh, shit. Is it just the one? Yeah, it's just the one. Son of a bitch! I'm doing particularly poorly. And I can't even blame fucking Port for it. Maybe I can blame the disease. Yes. Ooh. More chaff grenades? What the fuck do I need these things for? Alright. Current mission. Ames is somewhere in this strut. He's hiding himself from the enemy. He won't come out if I'm being chased by the enemy. I have to find him without being spotted. I'm doing a fantastic job of that so far. You gotta be careful in this game because leaning in first-person view actually moves your detection box. Whoa, 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 whoa. I know where Amesy baby is. Snake addressed the man. You must be Ames. Ames nodded. And you must be solid Snake. Learning to read Snake's shrugs, Ames took this as a yes. See, the writing is so fucking noir-y in this shit. If I could read Japanese, I'd provide some insight into whether or not it's bullshit, but I knew they'd send you after all. I asked for the best men they had. That was quite an impressive job you pulled on that tanker a few years ago. You mean slaughtering those terrorists to the last man? He felt the painful memories resurfacing in his mind. Scores of fresh, young soldiers lying dead in heaps on the deck. The acrid smell of blood permeating every corner of the ship. But you managed to get all the hostages out safely, didn't you? Asked Ames. Snake had heard these words countless times. They never helped ease the pain. They never would. Snake didn't feel like explaining that. "Where is the president?" he said, getting to the point. Ames looked away. "I don't know." "What about the other hostages?" "I'm not sure." "Are you telling me you don't know anything?" "I've seen the leader of the terrorists." "Who? Who is it?" Yeah, they are kind of fanficky. I think... I mean, each of them has credits, so you'll be able to tell who wrote them, but I think most of them were written with the oversight of the fella that everyone says actually wrote MGS 1 and 2 instead of Kojima. What the fuck was his name? Fukushima? Yeah, that dude. Snake searched his memory. It didn't take long for him to trace the name. Fatman. A disgraced former Navy SEAL turned mad bomber. The self-styled Emperor of Explosives. A man with no philosophy or creed. A hardened criminal who'd sell himself to anyone for the right price. But hadn't he been arrested 3 years earlier than that church bombing incident? After that church bombing incident. He was acquitted. Ames spat in disgust as if anticipating Snake's question. Even though more than 30 people died in the blast? The jury found him not guilty. They said there was still a reasonable doubt as to whether or not he had done it. The man calls himself... The man nicknamed himself after an atomic bomb. That man's got a lot of rich and powerful friends who can afford to hire the best defense attorneys in the business. He bought his freedom. The same money he made from killing those innocent people. Well, bit of a waste of time then, wasn't it? Ames' mouth twitched. Perhaps he was going to grin. If he was judged correctly, this would not have happened. In other words, the jury's mistake is about to kill us, and their president. Ames turned towards Snake. "Snake, rescue the president. I know Fatman was at the heliport. He's probably still giving orders there now. The heliport. On the roof of Strutty, right?" As Snake nodded, he got up to leave. Ames stopped him. "Don't waste your time trying to take him alive. He's got too many tricks up his sleeve, and the president's life is still in danger." Ames took out the USP. Ames took out his USP and looked him straight in the eyes. "Promise me you'll kill him." Naming yourself after an atomic bomb is Metal Gear. I'm sorry. I'll see to myself. Handed Snake the USP and then produced a few objects for his jacket. "You better take these along with you too, and while here, handy take care of Fatman, coolant spray, bomb detecting sensor A, and a level 1 security card." Snake took the items and added them to his equipment. "Alright, leave the rest to me. I'm counting on you. I think I'll just stay here for a while." Sounds like a good plan. When he left the room, Snake heard a click as the door locked behind him. True to his words, Ames planned on hauling up in that room. The codec sounded. It was Campbell. "Snake, we found where the hostages are being held." "How?" "By email. Someone's using cell phone to send messages from the government to Secret Service agent named Jennifer." "Where are the hostages?" Okay, no Snake voice. I'm gonna die. "She says they're in the Shell 1 core, all in level B1. I found out where the terrorist leader is too. That's my priority here. The leader or the hostages?" Ooh, we got real options. Who should we go for? Fatman or the hostages? I'm actually asking. Because, like, Strutty's just there. Well, if I wanted to, I'd have to go to Strut. Yeah, I'm on Strut F right now. No, he didn't. These are, non-canon events. Okay. Either way, my goals are in this direction. So these are like what ifs. What if Raiden weren't the playable character? Is the gist of it. The reception to Raiden was so bad that the expansion of MGS2 used Raiden's areas and put Snake in them instead. Alright. Nobody got any opinion on if I should get the hostages of Fatman? Nope. Fucking sick. Okay. Okay, yeah. Fucking hell. Good. Shit! Why did my circle button not work? What's going on? No sign. Excellent. Oh yeah, I've also installed an undub. The actual game doesn't quite work because the subtitles are out of sync for everything. Especially, codec calls. Oh, God. But just for Snake Tails it'll work. The actual Japanese version has a bug anyway. Ooh. I will need that. Konami Eyes. It depends on how fast your hard drive is, but in general, no. That pause really pissed me off. I wonder if people speedrun the game on PS3 or PS2 because of that. You must be Ames. Alright. Really? You got nothing? God damn. Alright. I'll take that. Yes. That old number no longer works. In MGS1, if you press the elevator button twice, the elevator is immediately called. I forget if it works like that on Twin Snakes. It's really... like, seeing the state that these games are in really makes me afraid for, bloody whatchamacallit. Makes me afraid of an MGS4 port. Because that would be a very important port. You can glitch your way through that little part there. I'll save on the next, Ooh. I'll save on the next thing and then I'll do that bug. He's getting closer. Ooh. Okay, now he's leaving. Good. Dude, Ghost Babel is so good. How you liking it? Did you restart it, or... Actually, it's got like a chapter select, hasn't it? Snake entered the assembly hall. There were hostages. More than 20 of them from the looks of it. Terrorist guards patrolled the area, checking in every so often by radio. If they got even a whiff of anything suspicious, the whole place would be flooded with reinforcements in no time. Once that happened, there'd be nowhere to run. Snake would somehow have to get in touch with Jennifer without being detected. There was, however, another problem. How to tell which hostage was Jennifer. Snake called Campbell on the codec. Colonel, can you tell me if Jennifer has any distinguishing features? Sorry, I'm afraid I can't help you there. Why not? Jennifer is apparently sending us emails with her hands behind her back. You should be able to tell which one is her even from... You wouldn't be able to tell which one is her even if you sent mail from here. So far, pretty good. Your little kid brain did get filtered when you had to enter the sewers near the start. Little kid brain? How old are you? Do you need correction? I shouldn't have said that, Jesus Christ. Oh, Jesus. Snake clicked his tongue in frustration. Camel thought for a minute. I've got it. If you can hear a sound like someone punching the keys on a cell phone, that person must be Jennifer. Listen for that sound. The sound of keys on a cell phone. Snake, use the directional microphone. Campbell continued. Woo, lad. 23. You're not that young. I mean, maybe you are. Maybe you had to grow up with Game Boy games to, like, accept them for what they are. But then retro games also have a market now. Well, retro games and retro-like games. The retro art style is an art style. I don't fucking know. The sound of someone punching cell keys. Press triangle to see if it really is Jennifer. See sort of response. What if I'm wrong? The enemy might hear a noise and investigate. Just don't talk to just anyone. Press the action button. Blah blah blah. Make sure it's Jennifer. Let's see. Hello, me matey. Don't have a suppressor, so I can't solve this, man. Classic stealth. Where is he? He's nowhere around it. Ah, there we go. In the game proper, this area has 2 layers of music depending on if you're in disguise or not. The reception is very poor so far. Like, this is another area where, like, the camera would usually be... Let's see if I can do the bug again. Yeah, it would usually be giving you more view than you should have here. Like, a solution would have been just don't have bloody... Does he wander around where you linger? The solution would have been to have, like, a 4-3 mode. Hey, baby. How's this cunt? Where is he? Where is he? Oh, he's over there. Okay. I think you look like a Jennifer. I've been like spying on the modding community as well. They're making some real headway with MGS3, but it feels like nobody really gives a shit about MGS2. Don't know why. I am the president. I am the president. Alright. Irish? Irish? I'd hate to meet an Irish geezer. Okay, so that's the one. That is the fun's over one. Oh shit. Shit! Fucking hell. Alright. Jesus Christ, bitch. Huh. Well, at least they have catering. Linda, Cindy. Oh boy. I reckon these are physics objects that just never get interacted with because of the concession of this area. Alright, buddy. Oh my god! Alright, let's actually do that one seriously. I said seriously. Oh, what? It's changed around. Shit. Hey, Linda. Hi, Cindy. Excellent. It's my favorite song. Jennifer looked as if she were about to say something. Snake swiftly reached out and covered her mouth with his hand. Keep your voice down. They'll hear us. Snake removed her blindfold, keeping an eye out for the approaching guards. Upon seeing Snake's face, Jennifer's clear brown eyes glowed with joy. But now was not the time to grant her wish. Snake said to her, "I don't mean to disappoint you, but my first priority is to rescue the president. You'll just have to be patient until I get him to a safe place." Jennifer's shoulders sagged. "First, though, I need you to tell me everything you know. If you understand me, nod your head." Jennifer nodded. Snake lifted his hand from her mouth. "What's going on here?" "Well, when they tied me up and dumped me on the floor, I thought I'd never get out alive. Then this guy came to rescue me, but he turned out to be a cold-blooded jerk, and now I'm really mad." Snake was at a loss for words. That's not... Just kidding. You're looking for the president, right? He's already gone," said Jennifer, almost casually. She continued while enjoying Snake's puzzled look. "He escaped through the bottom of one of the struts. He should be on a boat back to Manhattan by about now. One of my fellow agents managed to sneak him out as we were being attacked." "Are you sure?" "Fuck you." I said that to Toro, not to Snake up. Fuck it. "Yeah, pretty good, aren't I?" She beamed with pride. "Too bad we got caught before we could see him off. So that's that. Maybe it's about time you saved me." But the president had escaped safely. Saving the hostages was now the new mission. Snake nodded. "Okay, I've got to take care of that guard first." Is that why you called me Irish? Was it my shitty Snake accent? Snake rose. Jennifer stopped him. "That's not a good idea." "Why not?" "They supposedly set a bomb in here, and they'd set it off if I tried to escape." Snake made a grunt. Wasn't going to be easy. "Know where it's planted? As far as I've been able to tell, it should be somewhere in the Shell 1 core. Alright, I'll get to that first." Then blah blah blah, overheard the radio talking on the guard. "Tighten security in the hostage room. Get out fast. Terrorists don't seem to have any intention of harming the hostages. For now, at least. Sit tight, pretend captured for a little while longer." "Sure, I've got a level 2 security card hidden in my jacket. Go and take it." Snake felt through the jacket for the card. Jennifer let out a squeal. "Hey, watch your hands, mister." "That's it, just a little lower." There it is. Snake retrieved the level 2 key card. Jennifer looked into his eyes. "Hurry back, okay?" "Don't worry, I will." Snake put the blindfold back around Jennifer's eyes. "Okay, maybe it is a bit... Maybe this is a little bit, tasty. Alright. I think I recall saving in that last area. I fell. I fell very, very far down. And I don't have a plan on how to fix this. Bloody hell. Oh yeah, the start select L1, L2, R1, R2 thing doesn't work in this version either, which is just fantastic. Yeah, this is a bug in every version of the game so far. It's also a bug in Twin Snakes, I think, yeah. Not that there's any way useful to do it in Twin Snakes. Do I have to close the game? Yeah, it's not a well-known bug. There's not really a good use for it. Did the grenades just not explode down here? Okay, they don't. I have to restart the game now. Son of a bitch. Alright. We are still alive. That's the good news. Yeah, I was on the English version for this. Bloody hell, the sound is terrible. Is it capturing again? Yes, it is. I use Special K to get around some of the issues with this game. Namely, the lack of a windowed option. Yeah, we're on Snaketails. Let's go. Jesus Christ. It's like Baghdad out there. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I'll keep those. Taking a chance on this one. Ooh. B2? Maybe B2. Raiden can't do that thing through the wall. I think he can, but you have to, switch to, the pairing equip stuff. There's no fart gas on this floor. Venus and Cancer. Okay. Come on, buddy, turn around. There you go. There is fart gas here. Fuck. Whew. Alright. I'm really against the clock right now. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh fucking shit. There it is. Why can't I? Hold. Why is it? Why am I not spraying? What's wrong? Why can't I spray? Is this a new bug? What the fuck? Yeah, I just can't. What the fuck? Why can't I spray? Is this a known bug? What the fuck? Insegani. What do I do? I guess death would be a good option. Come on, shoot me. Shoot me! Come on. Excellent. Huh? Oh man, this version fucking sucks, dude. What is this shit? Instant Messenger Sama, explain. Oh. Jennifer said that Fatman set explosives in the Shell 1 core and is preventing the hostages from moving. Fatman is probably on the heliport. I like that you have options. Hold in first-person view to use. Use the right analog stick to control the spray amount. Why would they change it to that? Why is... Thank you, X-Zero Ray, but... Okay. Why are these the controls? Why are these the controls? So you can control the coolant amount? I know! I'm glad I was streaming this now, because I was gonna, I would have had such a little piss baby rant about this shit. I'm pretty pinned down here. Ah, caution's gonna take a little while. The further north I put the right analog stick, the more it sprays. So right now it's at neutral. A little bit forward it primes it, and that's a little bit, that's a lot. You can also notice with the parrot that it doesn't say Hal, it says Oni-chan. Good. Hehehe. Alright, gotta make a break for it. Also, did you notice that, he played on European Extreme? Oh, dude, that sucks. You notice how it took a while for the alert to kick in then? That's an issue on the actual Japanese version. Oh, shit. One of them dudes got a fucking shotgun. Oh, fuck. Oh, no. Okay, good. Oh, shit. Oh, no. It's over. Yeah, it's over. I think I put up a good fight, though. Wow, 50 minutes in already. Okay. Alright. Let's try this way first. To be fair, I kind of asked for that one. Because I was spraying the bird. Porno. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, piss off. Yeah, back in the day I would have played on his stream. Unfortunately, I'm a bit shit now. Which is evident, really. Okay. I'll actually try and escape, though. It's a big mistake to try this, but I'll try. Okay. Better not be some cunt defending the elevator up here. Okay. Clear. So that's B1 taken care of. Ooh. Snake called Campbell by Kodak reported that the president had already escaped, and that he'd neutralized the bombs with coolant spray. Good work, said Campbell. Now it's time to take out Fatman. I don't think even you could get all those hostages out at once. You'll have to take care of the terrorists first. Snake nodded. He was worried about Jennifer and the others, but he had to agree with Campbell's assessment. According to Ames, Fatman should be at the heliport. That's on the roof of Strut E, Snake. Let's save. That's on the roof of Strut E. Snake, head to the heliport and take out Fatman. Rest is filler. I mean, now that I'm not pissed off, I get it. Because you want to be able to control the flow rate, because that used to be a feature. It used to be a feature of all of the weapons, kind of. But now you have to press L3 to prime your weapon. Because L2 and R2. That's why you can't bind them to a trigger. I think L2 and R2 being your item wheels in this game. Item wheels. Item carousels, I guess. More like. That's kind of like in the genetics of these games. If you got rid of that, then it really would be something... It really would feel amiss. Okay. Ooh, lucky me. There's a locker right here for you. I don't really need to do this. I could just run to the fucking goal. But, clean and tidy. I hope it never opens up. Okay. Speedruns of this Snake Tale have issues here. Because, well, apparently I have issues as well. Fuck. You can see the bridge is still out. And you can get past the bridge, you just have to hug the wall. But naturally speedrunners don't want to do that. So they jump over the bridge in the first place, in a specific pattern, so they can jump over it again, coming back. One more. Come on, come on. Yep, 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 yep. Good. E. That's where I want to be. Alright. I hate sneaking through this room. I hate sneaking through this room. Son of a fucking bitch. Son of a bitch! Nope. Nope. More chaff grenades. More fucking chaff grenades. More porn. Nobody remembers Zone of the Enders. If only some strapping and handsome person would make a video on Zone of the Enders 1 and 2. In fact, no. Several videos on them. Oh my god. I'm gonna blame the camera on that one. Woo. Woo. Shinyusha. Son of a bitch. I'm gonna get fucked by this. Yoink. Oh shit. Okay. A button there is squished. Anything over here for me? If this is another fucking set of chaff grenades. Oh, okay. Front towards enemy. They actually write that on the fucking claymores, you know. Real-life claymores, front towards enemy. Makes you wonder who they hire for this shit. Zoe 1 has been forgotten maybe, but I unironically remember... heard a soul tuber. Your message is hidden behind the fucking heart button. Don't know why I would need a heart button on this thing. Souls tuber... I'm going to assume you said reference Zoe to oh. So he played Zoe 2 to prepare for Armored Core 6. That's, he probably should have played Armored Core 4 to prepare for Armored Core 6, but hey, shit, fuck it. Take your victories where you can get them. That's such a good song. A huge shadow appeared from behind the crate. Fatman. Ames had been right. Fatman turned to face Snake and shouted, "Where is the president?" No, wait, that's Fatman shouting, "Where's the president?" Oh shit, I have to do my New Yorker voice. Do I have a New Yorker voice? Oy vey, Snake! "Where's the president? Where's my shekels?" "You'll never find him," answered Snake. "I don't believe you! You're lying!" "You go ahead and believe what you want." Fatman thrust out his right hand to reveal a small object with a switch. This is a remote triggering device for a bomb. Hand over the president or the hostages die. Shalom. "It's no use, Fatman," Snake replied coolly. Fatman pushed the switch. Nothing happened. He pushed it several more times. Still, nothing happened. "Do you believe me now?" asked Snake. Fatman tossed the switch aside and stamped his feet in anger. "That bastard Ames! Oh, I pay him good money and he can't even manage to keep an eye on one old man! I never should have agreed to work with that amateur in the first place." He turned back to face Snake, the colour rising in his cheeks. "Which ones?" "Looks like our little plan has failed and I'm getting out of here while the getting's good. But first I'll take care of you!" Fatman's skate sprang into motion. Okay. Plan. 1. Oh shit, I was pressing square again. You can get 2 headshots in if you're fast enough with Fatman, and that doesn't matter what kind of weapon you use. And I suck at it right now. Okay, need to reload. He can do what he wants. Yeah, the soundtrack's sick. Where are you, tubby piece of shit? Mate, don't go around the edges, you're gonna fucking tip the place over. Each. Oh, fucking square again. He's north. Bakudan no jikan da. The wave dash. You fat piece of shit. You can feel the vibrations running through the fucking... Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. There it is, there it is, there it is. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay. Phew. Fatman fell to the ground with a sickening thud. pool of blood began to spread under his grotesque body. The so-called Emperor of Explosives had finally met his match. Snake called Campbell by codec and told him what had happened. Campbell reported that the President was safe in the custody of the Coast Guard. Moreover, the SEALs had entered the facility while Snake was fighting Fatman, who were in the process of cleaning up the last remaining terrorists. Yet something about the whole situation seemed odd to Snake. Fatman said that Ames was the one who had captured the President. I don't think he was lying, but if Ames was involved, then why did he ask for my help? Yeah, that was tense. My bumhole was clenching for that one. Suddenly, Snake heard a woman's voice. It was Jennifer. The SEALs had rescued her, she said. But the other hostages were safe as well. But she was disappointed that Snake didn't come and rescue her personally. She asked him if he was happy now that the mission was over. Yeah, but something's bothering me. Snake responded, something just doesn't seem right. What doesn't seem right? Fatman said that Ames was in league with the terrorists. He... Jennifer's eyes widened. That's impossible. Rich is the one who helped the President escape. What are you talking about? It didn't add up. Fatman seemed to be telling the truth, but it was also true that Ames cooperated with Snake. Now Jennifer was saying that Ames had helped the President escape. Even if Fatman was lying and Jennifer was telling the truth, why would Ames neglect to mention that he'd already rescued the President? Snake pondered this riddle in silence. Jennifer seemed to take offense at this. I don't know what you're thinking, but I can assure you that Richard is one of our finest agents. There's no way you'd be working with the terrorists. And why's that? Because he lost his sister in a terrorist bombing attack 3 years ago. A chill ran down Snake's spine. The words came together in a rush. 3 years ago. Terrorist bombing. Sister. Church. Fatman. Snake suddenly recalled Ames' strange behavior. The way he spat as he said that Fatman had been acquitted. His passionate conviction that the jury did not bring justice to Fatman. The look in his eyes when he gave Snake his gun and said, "Promise me you'll kill him." The pieces were falling into place. Fatman had killed Ames' sister and gotten off scot-free. Ames promised revenge. He plotted this revenge. He approached the extremist group and proposed the kidnapping of the President. He hired Fatman to help carry out the job. He led the terrorists. He helped the President escape, but didn't bother to contact the authorities. Finally, he called and asked for Solid Snake, the notorious terrorist killer, to intervene personally. Big Shell was the execution ground. The President was the bait he used to lure Fatman to his doom, and Snake himself was the executioner. "Where is Ames? Have you seen him?" Jennifer looked startled by Snake's sudden change in attitude. "No, he's probably still hiding somewhere. He's actually pretty timid, you know. But I'm sure he'll come out once he hears that the terrorists have all been captured." Snake knew Ames wasn't coming out. Later they conducted a search for Ames, but there was no trace of him anywhere in the country, let alone Big Shell. He was gone. Ain't that a cool little story? Ain't that cute? Snake the terrorist killer, yeah. It's a take on his character which isn't entirely accurate, but it's also like true in spirit. And it's got a nice little twist at the end. Shit, I forgot to read who wrote this crap. Fuck. Bastard! Now I've spilled orange juice down my chin. I need an adult. Bim. Oh, this soundtrack. Oh, baby! Oh! HD remaster development. Ooh, Tomokazu Fukushita. Tomokazu Fukushita. I gotta look that name up. Tomokazu Fukushima. Yeah, Fukushima. Yeah, that's the dude. It was written by the guy who wrote Ghost Babel. And Ghost Babel's a hell of a fucking game. Love that game. One day I'm gonna make a video on the Metal Gear series, and it's probably only going to be so I can be like Ghost Babel's better than MGS1. And everyone will hate me. Alright. They were, yeah. Oh, I thought they just got licensed music for the PES games. Or maybe I'm thinking of FIFA. Here we go. Snake, I have a favor to ask, said Otacon. Wait. Funnily enough, Otacon, Emmerich. You can put that name in a lot of brackets. I'm just... like, I don't mean anything by that, and I don't want to get in trouble for saying that. But he might be part of the Patriots. Snake's face creased into a frown. Otacon's favors always meant trouble, usually for Snake. Forget it. I don't know what you're up to this time. But I'm through running through the country on some half-baked crusade I don't even understand. They started... oh, right, they only started doing, licensed music completely in the 2010s. That's a shame. Who was the dude? Was it... Hibino? The guy who did most of the music for MGS2. People like to, attribute the music from MGS2 to fucking Harry Gregson Williams, but he only did some of the cutscene music. The in-game music was all Hibino. Norihiko, that was it. Forget it. I don't know what you're up to this time, but I'm through running around in the country in some half-baked half-baked crusade I don't even understand. It's nothing like that. It's my sister. Your sister? Yeah, her name's Emma. Otacon's voice suddenly became grave as he began to relate the story. He'd recently discovered the whereabouts of his long-estranged sister-in-law. Apparently, she was working as a systems programmer on an ocean cleanup facility in Manhattan Bay called Big Shell. Wait a minute, Big Shell? Isn't that where? Exactly, so you've heard the rumors too. There had recently been a string of accidental deaths among the employees of the Big Shell. A number of rumors were circulating about the cause of these deaths. There was a serial killer on the loose. The employees were going stir-crazy. The whole place was haunted. Big Shell had gone from being a symbol of environmental responsibility to being a lucrative source of tabloid gossip. I'm worried about Emma. Will you go and check on her for me? Snake waved his hand in dismissal. Go ask the police or something. You know they wouldn't do anything about it. And you assume that I would? I've got a bad feeling about this thing. Just go and check for me, please. You go. Come on. No way. I'm telling you, Snake, I've got a really bad feeling about this. Please, I'm begging you. Leave me alone. 6 hours later, Snake found himself standing on the heliport of Big Shell. He watched as a group of armed men began to take over the facility before his eyes. Snake hid himself behind a crate. Just then, Otacon called on the codec. You think there's some kind of terrorists? He asked. I don't know, but it's pretty clear that the situation's more dangerous than before. Congratulations. Looks like you guessed right. It's not exactly reassuring. I hope Emma's still okay. Yeah, me too, said Snake. His eyes drifted over to a Harrier jet parked on the heliport. What about that Harrier? Does it belong to them? No, it belongs to the Marines. Apparently they made an emergency landing 3 days ago after a problem occurred during a training exercise. Snake nodded. First things first. We better find out where exactly... First things first, we'd better find out what exactly is going on here. I'm going in. Roger. Roger, be careful in there. Oh, and Snake? What? If you do happen to meet Enema, don't mention my name, okay? Why not? Well, my disabled dad jumped into a pool with her when I was fucking his wife. Otacon hesitated. Snake realized that there was more to the situation than Otacon was willing to let on. He decided to let it drop as he headed inside Big Shell. Woo! Nice Harrier. In the Middle East, we don't use foxes. We use Royal Harriers. You know what, now that I think about it, I don't think the Harrier was ever dispatched to the Middle East. Nor did the UK ever sell them to the Middle East. Fucking nice. Alright. Yeah, this is one of the more humorously written ones. My muscle memory for playing as Raiden is really getting in the way of this. Ijonash. Hi, 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 hi. Okay. No cameras, no cameras, no cameras. Fuck! I gotta go north. And I killed someone. Alright. It's fine. Nobody gets through life without blood on their hands. Snake emerged into the DE connecting bridge, sensing a presence nearby. He quickly hid himself in the shadows. Soon he heard the sound of footsteps accompanied by voices. "What about that girl who got away?" said a man's voice. Oh, it was a man's voice. Yeah, no, I'm thinking of one number E. What about the girl who got away? Said a man's voice. We lost her in Strut C, said another man. Girl? Were they talking about Emma? Snake cocked his head to listen more closely. Lost her? Oh, that's not good, said the first man. Why? Well, I don't know the details, but I heard that we need that brat to get it back. So until we get our hands on her, we're screwed. Snake stole a peek at the two men. They were decked out in full military gear, but they didn't seem to carry themselves like soldiers. The first man continued. Oh yeah, you hear about what happened up at the heliport? Yeah, the ghost of Big Shell showed up, right? Some people call it the Big Shell Evil. They said the title. Big Shell Evil, they said the title. He must know we're here to pick it up. He'll be coming for us as soon as we find it. If he does, I'll kick his ass. I'd do more than that. I'd kill the bastard. He's already iced 3 of our guys. The voices trailed off into the distance. Snake called Otacon on the codec. That girl they're talking about, that's Emma! I'm sure of it! They mentioned that some of their comrades were killed by the ghost of Big Shell. What do you think they were talking about? I have no idea. Don't worry about it. Just head to Strut C quickly. Emma's... Otacon was right. Right now, saving Emma was the top priority. Snake decided to head for Strut C. Ooh, shit. Hehe. Oh boy. Oh shit. Nothing suspicious here. I thought I could be cheeky. Okay, this is not a good place. Not a good place to be sneaking about. I mean, it's infiltrated by terrorists. Of course, it's not a good place to be sneaking around. Okay. Fucking bastard! What the fuck? Ooh, stun grenades. Alright. Alright, I'll die. Lets me show off the broken camera thing if you die in first-person view. Okay. Bing, beat, bing. Oh shit. Hey, buddy. How would you like to not walk in this direction? Those flies up there are also 3D for some reason. Don't know why. Which way am I going? Struts C. There's not a door down here! Motherfucking shit, there's not a door down here! Alright. I've left it too long. I have to wait for this cunt now. Alright, alright. Man, the texture on this box really isn't upscaled well. How come they can just walk upstairs as fast as they want? Ooh, nice. Ijonashi. MQ. Alright, 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 alright. Shit. That moment of hesitation. CD Rendak. Oh shit, yeah. Yeah. I recall now. Gotta find Emma. It was a fun ride. The guards very carefully don't walk over that patch. She's hit herself somewhere in Struts C. Are there any guards around here? Yes. Have you seen Connie around? I mean, Sonny, I mean, Emma. God damn. Stun grenades, I like it. My instinct as a Metal Gear player when looking for a woman is to enter the woman's bathroom. And as an Illusion Games player. Very nice. This would have been the original camera angle. But instead, I can't see the most pertinent fucking areas of the fucking map. Because people just had to have 16:9 displays. You just had to give up on CRTs. Digital Foundry analysis of this collection made me feel I was somewhat lazy than it already was. Yeah. Unfortunately, I've been following it very closely. And it's even lazier than you think it was. They did literally nothing. I mean, it probably took effort to port as straight-lined as it is. I'd just rather they've, like, ported the original PS2 code as straight as this. I have no rations. That's a problem. Open up, bitch! Snake slowly approached the girl who shrank into the corner of the food storage locker. You're Emma, right? Who are you? How do you know my name? Calm down, said Snake, trying to reassure. I'm on your side. I came to rescue you. You're on my side? That's right. You came to save me? Yes. Really? Really. Emma regarded Snake with a suspicious look. Do I really look like I can't be trusted? Said Snake. What's the matter? You don't have a mirror in your house? Snake started to protest, but Emma cut him off. Whatever. So why exactly did you come to rescue me? Snake recalled what Otacon said to him. Whatever happens, don't mention his name. I can't tell you that. Why not? Because I just can't. The fact they made the Switch version of MGS2 go to 60 FPS when Snake opens doors. Yeah, I don't understand that. I don't know what possible reason they could have to do that. The Vita version doesn't do that, so it's not like an actual game logic thing. There's no... What could it be? Because the only reason the Switch version's running at 30 is so it can save battery. The Switch can perfectly handle 60, I'm sure of it. Emma looked Snake up and down, from head to toe. She didn't exactly look convinced, but she seemed to let her guard down. You know, for a hero, you don't sound very convincing. But I guess you don't seem like such a bad guy either. What's your name? Solid Snake. Suddenly, Emma stood up and grabbed Snake by the ear. Hello? Habla Inglés? I asked you your name, what not your goddamn nickname was. What a freak! Emma released Snake's ear and looked him square in the eye. What's your real name? I got rid of it. Huh? People in my line of work don't need names. A slight frown crossed Emma's face. You might not be a bad guy, but you sure are weird. But whatever. So, solid? Call me Snake. Snake sighed. Talking to this kid was making him tired. Man, you're really uptight about names, aren't you? Okay then, Snake. Snake interrupted her. Let me ask you a few questions, alright? Sure, fine. Why are those terrorists looking for you? Maybe it's because they find me irresistibly attractive. Snake couldn't think of anything to say to this. Emma seemed a little disappointed. Does the game lacking pressure-sensitive buttons feel like shit? Yes, it does. But I discovered, just then, that the freeze spray, it uses the right analog stick. pushed upwards in order to use the, in order to spray for pressure. I'll never get used to pressing L3 to prime my weapon. I heard people in the scene looking into the hacked Switch version say that the collection is running 30 FPS because it's... No way is it using one CPU core. Piss off. I'm gonna have to look for some of my old connections to start asking about that, because that sounds like fucking bullshit. That's impossible. No, because the MGS2 is partially a Tegra port. They must only be talking about MGS3. Have you heard the Switch music? That's fucking outstanding. I should stream that version instead. Or maybe it's because I changed the password for the computer system and locked them out. What do you mean? Emma explained. She'd seen the terrorists trying to use Big Shell's computer system to do something. Then, after creating a diversion and making her escape, she'd made a change to the system so that they couldn't use it anymore. I bought me some time, and I thought it might irritate them as an added bonus too. She was probably more concerned with the latter, Snake thought to himself. So, what are the terrorists trying to do with the system? How should I know? Does it have something to do with the ghost of Big Shell? What are you talking about? Emma feigned a look of surprise. They say that some of their comrades got killed because of the ghost of Big Shell. So who is this ghost they're talking about anyway? If I keep that up, I'm going to start sounding like old Snake instead of normal Snake. Emma glared at Snake in disgust. Why are you looking at me like that? Why are you looking at me like that? The ghost of Big Shell, that's so lame. She waved her hands above her head. Sure, it's true. 3 of them have died in the last month. It was already really sad. It was actually really sad. 2 of them just up and disappeared, one after another. And this other guy who just got here, he disappeared too. But they were all accidents, okay? It's just connected with some stupid childish legend. Legend? So this ghost story has been around for a while. Yeah, they said there was this one employee a long time ago whose son died and then he tried to kill himself, but he didn't really die and he just got really mangled and stuff. And now he haunts the place. You know, that sort of thing. Something in Emma's eyes seemed to flicker for a moment, but she quickly recovered. Her voice became cheerful again. Hey, these kinds of places always have 1 or 2 ghost stories associated with them, right? I mean, not really. That's more of a Japanese thing. Some people say they've seen shadows lurking around in supposedly empty rooms, but personally, I think someone's probably just slacking off on the job. But there's no such thing as ghosts. Emma was clearly getting flustered. Okay, settle down. I don't believe in ghost stories either. I know, stupid, aren't they? Emma sighed. Emma looked relieved. She does believe in ghosts. She's just lying to herself. Right, but I don't want to rule out any possibilities. You think anyone could have gotten in here without authorization? Emma thought for a minute. Big Shell is almost completely automated, so most of it's inaccessible to people. But yeah, I guess it might be possible. Still. Suddenly, the door to the dining hall burst open. Enemy guards started pouring into the room, shouting angrily. It looked like that conversation had dragged on for a little too long. Snake grunted in frustration. It was tough to concentrate with Emma around. Emma, get down! Blech! Snake yelled as he primed his USP. Alright. This is gonna be a shit show. Oh, fuck. Oh, wow. Fucking hotshot, Jesus. Oh, hey. Hey, dude. Open that door again, I fucking dare you. Nice jump, dude. Shit. I need that ration, I need that ration, I need that ration, I need that ration. Okay. Phew! The guards all lay silent on the floor. Snake put his gun away and moved towards Emma, who was cowering in the corner again. She put his hand on her shoulder. Emma, are you alright? Yeah. Emma hung her head, trying to avoid Snake's gaze. Emma? I know I've only known you for 10 minutes, but I've already learned something about you. What's that? You're just like them. You're good at killing people. She was trying to put a strong face on, but her voice was wavering. In my world, Snake said, there's only one law. Kill or be killed. That's what's kept me alive so far, and that's the only thing that's keeping you alive right now. If you want to survive, you better learn to be strong. Emma raised her head. I just learned something else about you. You're good at justifying yourself, aren't you? Emma drew closer to Snake. His face was covered with the blood of others. It was a face exhausted by battle. Snake was wounded in numerous places. Emma tried to avert her eyes. He'd suffered all that, just to protect her. I'm sorry. Emma handed Snake a ration. Here. It's nothing. Forget about it, said Snake. Now let's get back to the task at hand. Where are the other hostages? They're all on the first floor of Shell 2 Core. I don't think anybody's been hurt yet, but still. Don't worry. I'll do everything I can to help them. You'd better stay here. Wait, can you go to Shell... Wait, you can't get to Shell 2 Core. What? I locked the door to strut D that links Shell 1 and 2 cores. Now it won't open with a card. Oh, dude, these voices are killing me. So how do I open it then? You've got to access the node in strut B and enter the password. She dictated 16-character string with numbers and letters to him. Snake nodded. Got it. Emma looked surprised. Should you write it down or something? In my line of work, we don't take notes. Snake demonstrated by reciting the password from memory. So you're good at memorizing things too, huh? I'm headed for strut B. You stay put. But? No buts. Just leave everything to me. I'm good at running errands too. Emma smiled. Okay, here, take this with you. It's an extra security card. You'll need it to get into strut B. I've got my own card with me. Ayo, culture. However the fuck you pronounce it. Snake took the card from Emma. I'll be back before you know it. No matter what happens, don't open the door. And try not to make a sound. Emma nodded and closed the door to the locker. Indeed. Unfortunately, I can't use any face paints this time. Okay, so I have a question for, like, in the main game, this is where you would leave Stillman in this pantry. Why is the nearest thing to him watermelons? Why was he in the room with the watermelons in it? Just curious. Just, you know, it's a thought that's come across my mind more than once. And how come in, like, the photographs of Sigint in MGS3 for, like, his codec shit, why is he playing basketball? Just curious. Just wondering. El Gravy. Ooh. Ammo. Okay, where are we going? Shell 1-2 connecting bridge. Gotta go to strut B first. Which one was B? Strut A, pump room, strut B... Oh shit, the one with all the dead guards and the president's henchmen. Ooh, hello. No, he can be into basketball if he wants. No, I didn't miss you. Am I gatekeeping basketball? Am I not allowed to gatekeep basketball? We need to reinstate gatekeeping. Goy, you've missed me doing funny voices. Unfortunately, I didn't talk like a girl. You saw nothing. No guards? No guards. I mean, I have to do it again now. Snake accessed the node. He entered the password that Emma had given him. After a moment, the monitor displayed a message saying that the lock on the door to Shell 1-2 connecting bridge had been released. Snake turned to head back to Strut C. He heard a voice emanating from an unseen speaker. It sounded like some kind of building-wide announcement. This message is for the ghost of Big Shell. You are hereby ordered to remove the lock on the system using the control key you got from that girl at once. You have 15 minutes to comply. If you fail to do so, we will kill the girl. I repeat. The voice repeated its warning. A chill ran up his spine. The girl they were talking about had to be Emma. Had they really gotten their hands on her? And what was this control key they were talking about? Snake called Otacon via the codec. They got Emma? Otacon exploded. What did you... Just calm down for a minute. I'm trying to think of a way to save her. The calm returned to Otacon's voice. Do you think love can... Do you think... Oh boy. Whew. Spicy. If MGS were made today, I mean, you might get your wish soon enough, honestly. Trying to think of a way to save her. Otacon, the calm returned to Otacon's voice. Alright. This control key they're talking about, could it be the card that Emma gave me? No, that's just a security card. It's only good for opening doors. The control key is just what it sounds like. The actual key that only Big Shell's system administrator would have access to. Bloody hell, my ears. It acts as a verification device. Basically, you can't make any changes to the Big Shell's computer system without it. Terrorists need it to release the lock on the system. What if they used a password like I just did? That wouldn't work. Passwords are only good up to security level 3. Beyond that, you need a control key to gain access. Sounds like you've been doing your homework. Oh, I'll get in trouble. No, thank you for stopping and trying not to get me in trouble. You know, it... Hey, that's just like my Japanese Vorart and Tumblr. Okay, Vorart is okay. Talking about the people who will actually get me in trouble, that's not okay. Besides, Tumblr doesn't let that stuff on there anymore, do they? I don't know. I'll have to ask someone. Goy. You seem like a person who would know how much Vorart there is on Tumblr. Snake, you still at Emma didn't give you anything else? Yeah. What makes them think I have it anyway? Maybe Emma lied to them. Or maybe she gave it to the real ghost of Big Shell. That's not possible, Otacon said quickly. How can you be so sure? Countered Snake. Hey, you said it yourself, there's no such thing, didn't you? We have to hurry and save Emma. You're right, but we don't even know where they've taken her. Over the codec, Snake heard the sound of Otacon smacking one hand against the other. That's it! Why didn't I think of it before? What? Emma said she had her own card with her, right? The security cards in Big Shell work on an RFID system. It's a radio frequency identification. Each RFID card is embedded with an IC chip that sends data via a radio signal. The card reader can use the signals to detect IDs within a range. All Big Shells managed to integrate the system, blah blah blah, with password level 3. Otacon was speaking rapidly now. Meaning? Meaning you can use the node to find out which strut Emma is in. Snake, try accessing the node again using that password. Snake did as Otacon said. After a moment, the screen blinking, light and strut F. Oh, my nose. Vor is not sexual in nature, meaning it is allowed. I'm not even hurt by you, no. Kojima must have written these himself. The only explanation why a simple side mission has no budget and bazillions of pages of story. Not even. I think it was all Tomokazu Fukushima, who also tended to do the moment-to-moment codec dialogue. If Kojima is to be believed, or if the fans are to be believed, Kojima locked himself in a room, drank himself stupid, and Fukushima actually did all the writing. That's her. She's in strut F. Snake, you've got to hurry. Alright. Oh, shit! Hey, buddy. You look like you want to take a nice long nap. Son of a bitch. Thank you, English voice timings. Okay, straight off. Gotta go south. B-kyak. Son of a bitch, they're gonna make me go all the way around. Did I just see wind on Snake's the wind effect Snake's bandana in that one place. Ah, Fukushima, the real head of Metal Gear. I don't fucking know. I don't actually believe it, but I do think Fukushima's influence was a net positive on Metal Gear. And I think that video games aren't just the director. No, Kojima did, like, write Metal Gear. You can tell Kojima wrote Metal Gear. It has a specific taste to it. Alright, buddy. Fuck. Okay. I'm dead. I'm super dead. Ah, shit. Come on. Alright. You'll never take me alive, you fucks. Caught me twice. Well. It was a good run. Metal Gear without the radar is fucking hard. Okay. Now that I know that I'm not alone... You cheeky bastard! Oh, not again. Not again, not again, not again. Am I on Twitter? Yes, it is Gitai Gizo on Twitter. It's like my name, but backwards. Okay. I could go out and in, and I could reset the cycle. And immediately throw a chaff grenade. Perfect. IMO, it's noticeable Metal Gear went into too much overcomplicated, wacky, weirdo stupidity once Fukushima left from 4 and onward. Yeah. Kojima's, unhindered, Kojima's writing style becomes so verbose that it's fucking... It's not impenetrable, it just gets boring after a while. And I think that was the real issue with MGS4 and onwards. Do I live in Japan? No, but I've visited Japan for quite a long time before. It was a holiday, but you could probably... I could lie and say that I lived there and it would be believable. I have many cancelable tweets. Yeah, but unfortunately every time I cancel, I return to neutral. Just came across my Ace Combat Zero videos, and they're some of the best Ace Combat videos I've ever had the privilege of watching. Thank you. Love the Tekken content, that's how you found out about the channel. Yep. Man, Ace Combat 3 is a hard game to write about. Yeah, the Tekken videos... I think Ace Combat 0 is probably my favourite video that I've done, but... Favourite Tekken video would probably have to be... I don't know, actually. Because the 5 videos hurt to make. Come on. There we go. That's a real camera angle. One where I can actually see the toilets. Alright. Is there a guard somewhere around here that I can reprimand? Come here, buddy. I know you can see my sexy face. Come on. Oh, shit. Murdering's a strong word. Oh wow, I'm happy people actually watch the Ace Combat videos. Mind you, I've stopped paying attention to views now. Because I'll always find an excuse for why I'm either failing or why there's too many. Because it can't be like, oh, there's a lot of views and I'm happy, and it can't be there's not many views and I need to improve. It's just, there's too many views and that's horrifying, or there's not enough views and I've wasted my life. Okay, buddy. Eat shit, bitch. Shit! I should probably practice before I play these fucking things. But I do recall that they can't follow me around this way. I will always find a new reason. There will always be a reason to doubt yourself. Okay. Fuck. Okay, failure is comedy. No, 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 no. Yes, 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 yes. Woo! So, I'm headed north, aren't I? No, I'm headed to Strut F. Son of a bitch. Shit! Clean! I think that's probably, like, the worst thing you can brag about. Being good at shooting in a Metal Gear game. Why are you so good at shooting in Metal Gear games? Have you always been shit? Okay. Ooh. Okay. Okay, I think maybe Tekken Part 2 might have been my favorite Tekken vid. Just because. Fuck, I thought I could get away with that. As long as what's not game journal levels. Fortunately, I can use both analog sticks at once, yes. I'm not that far gone. They better not be coming this way. They better not be coming this way. They better not be coming this way. Oh shit, they're coming this way. Phew. There's an item over there that I want. Turn. Fucking bastard. You can face that way, my friend. I could have just flipped him. Okay. Strut F. Why do I hear footsteps? Ah, there's a dude above me. Alright. Go to Strut F anyway, it's the warehouse. Yeah, just you try calling that one in, buddy. Wah wah. Oh, chaff grenades. Snake passed through the store to Strut F. The store to Strut F. Okay, Jesus. Snake passed through the door to Strut F. M was being held captive somewhere in this part of the facility. He'd have to be extra cautious from here on out. If the enemy spotted him, they'd kill Emma without hesitation. Snake would have to find her without being detected. Oh, Otacon! Otacon, I'm sorry. No idea what could have happened. Oop. Okay. Okay. Run. Alright. New plan. Don't suck. Nobody there. Nope. Ijo nashi. I can't just jump roll into them. That causes noise, you prick. Yeah, the new plan is to not get spotted. So far it's... Oh shit. Stun. That'll help out at some point. Ijo nashi. MQ. If you want to know how I became so adept at Japanese, the embarrassing truth is that I am a filthy, disgusting, degenerate weeb. I'm afraid. And I'm not even that good. I've just watched too much anime. Ooh, hey baby. Snake had found Emma. Emma! Emma looked up without rising from her crouched position. You're late! She had a sullen look on her face, but she didn't appear to be hurt. Sorry, it took me a while to find the control key. Emma stuck out her tongue at Snake's sarcasm. Oh, that. You have to admit, it did buy some time, didn't it? She showed no sign of remorse. Just as Otacon had guessed, Emma had indeed lied to the terrorists. What in the world made you think of a thing like that? What in the world made you do a thing like that, if you made one false move? Hey, I didn't want them to get away with it, that's all. And I believed in you. Wife! My wife! Yeah, too much hentai. Otacon IRL. I do have... No, I don't have a zone of the end. Well, technically I have a Zoe background if you think of Ace Combat. There is an Electrosphere background in Wallpaper Engine. That's what I use. Believed what? That you'd come and rescue me, of course. Snake shook his head. That's not the point. The point is, you shouldn't be putting yourself in so much danger. I know, but listen, you were never gonna believe this. I found out what the terrorists are looking for. What is it? Drugs! 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 Emma related the story that she'd heard from one of the guards while she was being held captive. The armed group that had taken over the Big Shell belonged to a Russian crime syndicate, with the collaboration of the number of employees in the facility. The syndicate was using Big Shell as a waypoint for their drug smuggle operations. At night, they'd sneak the drugs from smuggling ships out to the sea, into Big Shell using small boats. Then they'd ship the drugs with the ongoing cargo from Big Shell and get them into the country that way. Right, okay, that makes more sense. Wait, from what country would they ship from New York? Greenland? You're into that Greenland coke? Security in the harbour had been getting tighter in recent years, and this was a convenient and effective way for the goods to move through without being exposed. 1 month earlier, they'd boarded in a 600-kilogram shipment of drugs with a street value of over $7 million. 600 kilograms, $7 million. That is, those are fictional numbers. You wouldn't get $7 million for that. Well, street value, if you mixed it with stuff. The following day, 2 of the employees were working in the syndicate and killed in 2 consecutive accidents. The syndicate immediately sent one of their men to investigate, but he too was killed in an accident shortly after arriving. Snake, this is what happens when you take too much drugs. There's a picture of Hideo. You should show a picture of Shinkawa, that dude's fucking out of it. The leader of the syndicate decided these incidents would be the work of a rival syndicate and had been competing with the drug trade, and now they were going to seize the shipment. They'd sent their troops to recover the drugs and leading current situation. So the ghost of Big Shell is. A mischievous grin came across Emma's face. Exactly. It's not a ghost at all. It's just a plain old hitman who's been sent by a rival syndicate to steal drugs. And you told them that I'm the hitman? Well, yeah, but what's done is done, right? No use arguing about it. Snake decided not to pursue the matter any further. He changed the subject. So where could they be hiding a huge amount of drugs at Big Shell? I have no clue. I didn't have any idea what was going on. I'm still having trouble believing it even now. Snake, too, was puzzled. How could it be possible for a few employees to keep hundreds of kilograms of drugs hidden in the Big Shell without others finding out? He couldn't afford to waste any more time thinking about it, though. How do you hide drugs on the Big Shell? I mean, I'd be more concerned about the number of weapons, but... Oh, for fuck's sake. Leave. The ghost in the fucking shell. You piece of shit. Get out. Yeah, Emma tried to get... The hostages were still in danger. The hostages are then in the core shell too, aren't they? Yeah. Emma tried to get up and stumbled. She slowly staggered to her feet. You alright? Snake asked. Yeah, I'm fine. Actually, the terrorists injected me with something. Damn! Yes, it is a ghost in the shell. For fuck's sake. They said it was to keep me from running away again. I think it was some kind of tranquilizer. Now my feet feel like they weigh about a ton each. Emma started to lose her balance again. Snake caught her as she fell. Even in her incapacitated state, she still managed to extract information from the enemy and never lost sight of her purpose in being there. The girl was full of surprises. In that respect, at least, she resembled a stepbrother. That's enough. You better go hide somewhere. No way! I'm coming with you! But... please take me with you. Emma's eyes leveled with Snake's. You saved my life twice now. I want to return the favor if I can. I know I can come in handy somehow. Please. Snake gave in at last. That's twice he's given in to these fuckers. These Emmerich fuckers. Snake gave in at last. To get to the Shell 1 core, he'd have to cross the Shell 1-2 connecting bridge from Strut D. The two set out for Strut D. Alright, I think I saved already. Nice. See that R2 tap I was doing there? That's a MGS3 habit. You can unequip and re-equip weapons in MGS3 in first-person view. Come on, girlie. What am I doing? Snake has a sweet spot for dorks and weebs. He does. Don't you fucking tell me what to do. Otacon has left her in my care. Come on, you... Damn. So, what's your codec number, baby? Come on, bitch. Her feet don't even touch the floor. Alright, hold my hand. Emma seems fine. There are still a lot of hostages tied up in Shell 2. Okay. What is the most obscure MGS fact I know? The vibration in MGS1 was programmed by one single person. I don't know if that's a good enough thing to be called an obscure fact. Solid Snake was British-Japanese in Metal Gear 2 Solid Snake, but it was the only thing that was retconned in MGS1 about him was that he was American-Japanese. Kurt Russell was meant to voice Snake in MGS3. I don't know. There's a lot of obscure things you can talk about with MGS1. Well, all the Metal Gears. The chaff grenades in this version of the game... Up. Oh well. The chaff grenades in this version of the game run out faster. Oh yeah, there's a Metal Gear game for the N-Gage. I have it downloaded. I'm waiting for a fucking N-Gage emulator. It wasn't programmed by anyone in Konami. People seem to think that it's got some relation to a real Metal Gear. They went for Sutherland in MGS5 because Kojima has no respect for English voice actors. The industry doesn't really have respect for English voice actors. I don't. I think English voice actors kind of suck, but that's mostly because they're all Americans. Snake and Emma arrive in Strutty. Emma's eyes were drawn to a nearby conveyor belt. "I've got it!" she exclaimed. "Got what?" "I know where they hide the drugs!" Emma went over to the node and immediately began punching in commands. "How do you..." "Just wait and see." A second later, the conveyor belt spat out a crate. Emma opened it. It was packed tightly with plastic bags full of white powder. The Syndicate guys knew that no matter how good the hiding spot was, someone was sure to get the drugs if they hid them in just one place, said Emma as they watched more and more crates arrive via the conveyor belt. So they hid the drugs in these crates and set them up so they just go around the big shell without actually going out anywhere. I know what relation N-gauge has to the main cannon, if you want to know. The N-gauge doesn't have a real relation to main cannon, but go ahead. You can say it if you want. Consider it a test for your knowledge of things that aren't knowledge, unless you surprise me. Hater is Snake. I don't think Hater should have been Snake from the beginning. But, like, once Hater was Snake, he should have stayed Snake. Because, like, that's his voice. Snake couldn't help but admire the girl's brilliance. He watched as Emma took out her PDA and connected it to the node. Now that's something you can play Metal Gear N-Gage on. Now what are you doing? He said. I think I might have found something interesting here. Alright. Creative operation. Fucking hell, dude. Chill the fuck out. I'm gonna go and get myself a drink. So, this is on pause for a second. The N-Gage game ends with a reveal that you weren't actually playing as Snake, but as Raiden playing one of the Snake simulations before MGS2. I think that was debunked at some point. But yeah, that is the rumor. At least it was a rumor about 10 years ago. You must be... Well, no, I don't think you were old. Anyway, I'm gonna be back in, like, I don't know, under a minute. Alright, what's up, homies? I didn't realize that speaking dried your throat out so much. I've not done this in a while. Oh yeah, I'm also diseased. This was all a bad idea. Okay, well, what are you up to? Just then, a figure emerged from behind the conveyor belt. It was one of the terrorists. As soon as he spotted Snake and Emma standing there, he ran away. Snake moved to pursue the escaping terrorist, but Emma grabbed his hand. Wait! Let go! He's gonna call his friends! His friends. I know that, just wait one more minute. Emma began to punch in Command's node with incredible speed. What the hell are you up to now? If we run now, they'll just come after us. So, within seconds, Snake could hear the sounds of a crowd beginning to gather outside the door. Footsteps, voices barking orders, rifles being cocked. They'd come crashing into the room any minute now. Emma, however, remained glued to the screen of the node. Emma! She finally detached herself from the node. There, that should do it. Okay then, let's get going. The doors burst open. Vow of Silence? Is that not some Zelda shit? Ceiling is up. Pardon? I don't feel like I missed anything. What the fuck are you people talking about? Let me just double check my voice is working. Yep, voice is working. Alright, there's crazy people in the chat room. Good to know. Oh. The ceiling is in fact up. Alright, buddy. Alright. You can go. You can go. You can go. Nope. Come on. Pop your face out. Good boy. If I remember right, I have to get out of here. We found where the drugs had been hidden, but then in rushed a large enemy unit. I will get past the surrounding enemies and escape to the DE connecting bridge together with Emma. Metal Gear would be one of the franchises I like. There's this cool set of games called Demon Pact. Oh, okay. Yes, I did take a vow of silence. Sorry, your jokes are too cryptic for me. Not a vow of silence. I'm just, I'm the kind of person who never socializes. By choice. I can. I just don't. Come on, Emma. Gotta go. Damn, I'm a fucking hotshot. Somehow the two managed to escape from Strut E onto the DE connecting bridge. Snake turned back towards Strut E, keeping an eye on his rear. Sound of his cheeks clapping. The terrorist would be coming after them any moment now. He slapped a new cartridge into the chamber of his gun and shouted at Emma, urging her to move quickly towards Strut D. She responded with a nonchalant look. There's no need to be in such a hurry, you know, she said. They waited for a while, but the door to Strut E remained shut. From the other side, they could hear the tumult. A tumult? What the fuck is a tumult? As the soldiers bashed in vain against the tightly sealed door. There's not a space between the and tightly there. Snake turned to Emma. What did you do? I programmed the node to seal off all doors to Strut E once we were out safely. Those guys aren't going anywhere. Well, they have the drugs now, at least. Emma looked extremely proud of herself. It seemed she'd picked up a thing or two from her experience with Snake and Strut C. A tumult is a bunch of loud noise. I'm gonna have to remember that. I have to use that. What other game series do I like that I haven't made any reference to? I wanted to make reference to... I've always... A while back after I did the Zoe videos, someone introduced themselves to me who was like a game developer. And they really recommended that I played Armored Core 4 and 4A. And like, I'd played a bit of 4A, but I hadn't played 4. I played through 4, and I think there's a video in there. But like, I'd have to do a lot of research on a lot of philosophy that I'm not too familiar with. Well, I'm not familiar with. Philosophy that I'm not quite ecstatic about, even though it's really cool. Namely Marxist stuff. Somehow the two managed to escape from Strut E. Deconnecting. Okay. Seems she picked things up from her experience with Snake and Strut C. They entered Strut D, looked around for signs of the enemy. There was no one in sight. The terrorists had sent the bulk of their forces to Strut E. If that were true, then the rest of the struts would be nearly deserted. Rescuing the hostages would be a breeze. Snake and Emma passed through Strut D and emerged into the Shell 1-2 connecting bridge. Here too, the enemy was nowhere to be seen. Emma smiled her characteristic smile. See? No problems at all. Didn't I say I'd come in handy? Have I... One obscure MGS thing I really want people to unearth. The infamous MGS1 port for Gamecom. Unfortunately, yeah, we only have the screenshots. I think there's only 3 screenshots as well. I think it's very likely that thing never actually, like, was in a functional state. It was probably just that one area. If that. Argon Bolt has a great video on Ace Com... Oh, Armored Core and Ace Combat. or Assassin's Creed, or Assetto Corsa, or After Colony, or Astral Chain. I don't know. I've never heard of this fella. I don't watch too much YouTube, as you can probably tell from the quality of my YouTube videos. I don't know what's popular. I don't know what, like, gets people watching. All of my success so far has been pure luck. I have to admit, you're pretty good, Snake said with a nod. You recall the way Emma connected the node using a PDA. By the way, weren't you downloading something back there? Yeah, was it that obvious? Animal Crossing, yeah, that's a good one. Took out a PDA. When I was activating the conveyor belt, I found a suspicious-looking hidden file next to the conveyor belt control file. I decided to download it. This is what I found. Before Symphony of the Night on Gamecom wasn't anything concrete. Shit, that was leaked, wasn't it? Yeah, we gotta find the Metal Gear Gamecom game. You know what I might want more than the Metal Gear Gamecom game, though? I think I want to see how far they got with Metal Gear Solid Rising. And it's Fox Engine too, so it'd probably run just fine. Especially now. The screen of a PDA displayed the file. It appeared to be some kind of note from one of the 2 employees who'd been killed in the accidents. The same ones who were helping the syndicate smuggle drugs into Big Shell. In it, he explained that he was only cooperating with the Russians because they had his wife and child hostage. But last year, he found out they'd already been killed while trying to escape. He fell into deep despair, and at one point even thought of killing himself. No, I'm not allowed to say that on YouTube, am I? He even thought of unaliving himself. That is some 1984 fucking bullshit. The simplification of language down to unalive. Fuck it. He even thought of committing suicide. He even thought of committing jisatsu. But then he had a villain. Then he had a vision. It was still too early for him to die. No, he had to get his revenge on the syndicate first. Indeed, he'd make them pay in blood for what they did to his wife and child. Over the course of the next year, he devised an ingenious plan. He'd make it look like he was killed by a rival syndicate that was trying to steal the drugs. This would start a war between the 2 syndicates that would end up destroying both. First, he faked his own disappearance. Shortly afterwards, he used a crane to crush the man the syndicate sent to watch him. Then, the Mafia sent a man to investigate both incidents. He threw him into the ocean. Just as he'd expected, a war erupted between the 2 rival syndicates. With everything in place, he could finally rest in peace. He said he was going to join his wife and child. Finally, he implored the person reading the memo to say a prayer for his departed wife and child. The file ended there. It was dated 3 days ago. Snake looked up from the PDA. I guess this means the ghost of Big Shell is dead. Emma was unable to hide her shock. I guess so. Actually, I downloaded one more. Snake's ear picked up a faint sound of something flying through the air. Instantly, he grabbed Emma and held her tight. There was an explosion. Oh, God, my throat's dry. Call this the last one, I guess. The force of the blast knocked Snake and Emma off their feet. What was that? Emma groaned in Snake's arms. A thunderous gale of wind beat against their cheeks as they started clapping. Hovering over the bridge beyond the wavering heat from the blast was the Harrier. Oh yeah, I guess there was something that could get out of Strut E, Emma muttered. A look of blank amazement on her face. The Harrier strafed the bridge with waves of machine gun fire. Snake and Emma fled to the entrance of Strut D. What do we do? I guess we'll have to kill it. How? I'll think of something. Are you serious? Emma began to protest before she could finish. Snake thrust her through the door of Strut D. What are you doing? She demanded. Stay there. No matter what happens, don't come out here. But just listen to me for once, okay? Snake smiled at her. I already promised someone I'd bring you back with me. What? The door slammed shut. Snake heard a sound of the helicopter approaching. It was Otacon with his Kasatka. Snake, use this! Otacon tossed down a box from the cockpit, stinging missiles. With these, it became somewhat of an even fight. Snake turned and prepared to face the Harrier in battle. Oh boy. Oh yeah, the Harrier has a different sound. Where are you, fucker? That's funny. Why does the Harrier have the same voice as Snake? Where are you? Fucking flying wasp bastard. Ah, pro note. You get iframes from doing animations like jumping over the ledge. Where are you, fucking shit? Son of a bitch. Alright. What happens in a fight if you don't have any ammo? Well, the game gives you ammo. That's the reason for the Kasatka, the helicopter. In the real game, it's Iroquois Pliskin in the helicopter giving you ammo. Iframes. So, like, I don't understand what the point of having limited ammo is, if the game just gives you ammo. That's like it's a game design problem in a lot of games. It's a game design problem in Metroid. The only reason you have limited ammo is so that you can increase the limit of the ammo. But then, when you're in a fight, the game gives you ammo whenever you need it. Bakara! Yeah, Otacon's piloting the Kasatka. They actually got voice lines for him to do it. That's pretty sick. Okay, dude. Forgot that I probably should have hidden on that one. Come on. Alright. Man, I'm eating shit. Oh, he's doing the thing again. Otacon, get out the fucking way. Nice. See? Ammo. I couldn't hear that. Oh, hello. Fucking stealthy ass Harrier. Alright. He's nearly out. You say that as an epic gamer. Basic normies shoot and waste rockets non-stop in Metroid. I mean, yeah, but like... My point's more that it's a live game mechanic. Novice players would just spam everything. Well, isn't that the point of, like, having to force, like, a reload on weapons? I'm just saying, if you're gonna give the player infinite ammo, lying to them is just, like... It's a cheap way to create tension in the game design. And I'm not saying that you shouldn't lie to people, I'm just saying, like, every game tells the same lie and I don't believe it anymore. The Harrier lost control and crashed into the bottom of Shell 1. Snake watched it plummet to the earth. The door to strut D opened. Emma peeked out cautiously. She looked as if she'd been crying. It's over. What took you so long? Sorry. You okay? Not hurt or anything? I'm fine, really. Snake and Emma freed the Big Shell employees who had been taken hostage, and used Big Shell's radio to contact the police. The cops would no doubt be arriving soon. The terrorist was still trapped in Strut E. Snake and Emma decided to go to the heliport of Strut I and wait for reinforcements to arrive. There is actually a heliport on Strut I, you can see it. I see beyond the lies. These aren't really terrorists. They're just avatars, with traffic cones for vision. Snake and Emma decided to go to Strut I, blah blah blah. By the way, Emma, weren't you saying something about the second file earlier? Oh right, I managed to dig up the personnel folders of the guys who were working with the Syndicate. First, the guy who died. The guy who wrote the memo had a password encrypted file in his folder. I downloaded it and Emma pulled something out of the PDA. The file appeared on the PDA's LCD screen. It was a report addressed to the Syndicate concerning their drug smuggling activities. Judging by its appearance, it was still just a draft copy, and probably hadn't been sent yet. Nevertheless, it contained a wealth of information related to the Syndicate's drug operations. Dates, amounts, and other key details. That's why you never write it down. You have to write it down in code, really. The report also made mention... I should not be saying things like that. Oh, shit. Mention of the man's suspicions that Emma had caught on to the fact that they were using Big Shell to smuggle drugs. Huh? But I had no idea, Emma exclaimed. That's not what he thought. I suppose I do radiate an aura of intelligence, don't I? Guess he wasn't a very good judge of character. Emma's mouth opened in indignation, but before she could come up with a retort, Snake displayed the next part of the file. He described the man's intentions to dispose of Emma before she exposed them to the police. No way, said Emma without realizing it. Has anyone tried to hurt you before this? No, not that I know of. Let me see that for a minute. Emma began to examine the PDA. This file is dated for the day before he disappeared. Implying that someone killed him before he could get a chance to kill you. I'm not sure. Yeah, maybe. In that case, why didn't he leave that file behind? Emma looked pensive for a moment. Maybe it's all a big setup. Why would he put the memo in such a conspicuous place anyway? It's almost like someone wanted us to find it. Both Snake and Emma were lost in thought. The report certainly looked authentic enough, judging by its meticulous attention to detail. But if the report were real, then who was killing off the employees and who was working for the Syndicate? Who had forged the memo and hidden it in the system? Finally, Emma murmured softly to herself. I heard something once. About the ghost of Big Shell. They say his son died of a drug overdose. Emma outlined her speculation to Snake. One of the employees, shaken to death by his son, had planned to commit suicide, but he failed and instead began wandering around Big Shell as a spectre of his former self. It is believed he wanders around Big Shell even now, maintaining a deep hatred for drugs and the people who sell them. One day he discovered that Big Shell was being used to smuggle drugs. But no one would believe a story like that, right? Emma tried to smile, but all she could manage was a small twitch in the corner of her mouth. Snake heard the sound of a helicopter approaching. Emma gazed up at the sky. Is that the police? The Kasatka came into view. Upon seeing the dark shadow, Emma tilted her head to the side, puzzled. That's not the police. Who is that? Snake looked up at the Kasatka. That's my ride. Otacon's face peered out of the cockpit. Snake could detect fear and apprehension in his eyes. There was something else as well. A kind of grim determination. I think he's got room for you too. Me? You'll understand soon enough. The Kasatka began to descend. Oh god, my throat's killing me. The Kasatka began to descend. The wind from its rotors beat fiercely upon their faces and on their cheeks. Emma brushed her hair back from her cheeks. Oh, dude. She French? As the helicopter drew closer, Emma recognized the figure in the pilot's seat. She gasped. Her eyes remained frozen. She stood perfectly still, as if rooted in place. Tears began to roll down her cheeks. The Kasatka touched down. Without even waiting for the rotors to stop spinning, Emma rushed to meet her long-lost brother. Maybe the internet's ruined you. You accepted the dirt. You wanted it. Me, I was born in it. Raised by it. You're right, I should hydrate. I've got apple juice. Oh. Alright. I think 2's enough for that. I might actually do this again sometime. Oh, the internet saved you, huh? True, it can do that. Like all good things. Like atomic power. You can also get atomic bombs. No. 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 Goy, why? The internet has... You say the internet has saved you, but the next thing you fucking say is that you're gonna braid some cheek hair. You sick fuck. Power! Unlimited power! Study your battlefield. No, better survival on the battlefield, blah blah blah. Yeah, whatever. I still press circle. I still press circle every time. For someone interested in buying this game who still likes Metal Gear, what are these missions? These are completely unrelated to the main story. They use character models and areas from the main game, and characters. But these missions are completely unrelated to the main story. I think most people have ass hair on the battlefield. I don't think it's a particularly sanitary place. These are just like 5 extra missions with cool... Yeah, they're what-ifs, basically. I miss when they used to glow yellow. External Gazer is the best one, but I usually save that one for last when I go for a run through these. Because it's the best one. This game... It was originally like quite a short game. But they re-released the game with a shit ton of VR missions as well. So it just uses the game engine in easily repeatable areas. Part of the reason the game was so short was because they put a lot of effort into the graphics. And like all the textures had to be hand-drawn, and there was incredible lighting everywhere. Yeah, streaking mode. But since they have like areas like this, which are all, you know, reusable assets that aren't too detailed, They can just make about 1,000 fucking missions. A lot of the areas repeat, even though it is repeating texture geometry. Oh shit. Oh shit. Shit! Alright, never mind that one. No, 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 no! So there's that one. No, not all VR missions are about Raiden holding onto his cockpit. You can also play as Tuxedo Snake in sneaky mode. There's actual sneaking missions, there's kill everyone missions, and then there's also VR missions that take place in the big... There's a fucking first-person VR mode in this game. So... I probably could have rushed him. There we go. And because they're so short, you can really optimize your movement more than you can in the proper game, where it's about making mistakes and then trying to come up with a plan on short notice to correct them. My mum used to call me a mistake in need of correction. Oh, I'm terrible. Alright, buddy. Ooh. Okay, that's not working. It was a good idea, though. Oh, it can go darker if you want. Alright. Since I'm advertising the game before I fucking close this up, alternative missions, bomb disposal, elimination mode. Oh, love old up mode. Love me old up mode. Unfortunately, the PC version is not the best way to do this now, because the way Pliskin holds his weapon, it's kind of awkward to raise your weapon in this version of the game, if it's an automatic. Love me old up simple as. Okay. Ooh. Oh my god. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Alright. New plan. I run to the side. Perfect. Cool. So yeah, that's using levels from the actual game. And then... This uses a model from the Twin Snakes. And... see if I can do a bug. Elimination. Take out all enemies and get to the goal. I have no other weapons with me. Don't know if I remember how to do this one well. Oh, fucking hell. I got fucking destroyed. Alright. God damn. Okay, he wasted his shot. Good job, dude. Sick. But instead of going to the goal, which direction should I go in? Colonel, that ninja's Grey Fox! Alright. Okay, let's try it on the other door. Don't know if that one works now. Daddy guy, you look Dude, the shotguns in this game are so fucking meaty. Bloody hell. Yeah. Yeah, the shotguns. Oh my god! I can just run on that one because there's a box there. Unlike a Harrier jet, yeah. Oh my god. Alright. So I have to kill several of them before I can do this glitch and then fuck off. Yeah, there's a good reason why the sword was only in the last bit. But it's more thematic than anything else. Because it was meant to be like Raiden's thing, that he had a sword. The thing that differentiated him from a certain other character in the game. There we go. Anyway, nice chatting with you fuckers. But I've destroyed the game. You can all go to hell. Okay, I'm joking. Thank you for watching. I might do this again.